Hi dear friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Ravella Design. Today I'm gonna video with a very beautiful, very enjoyable, very lovely headbands. These are summer headbands. They will be very usable, very functional to use during the summer times, during the hot days. Now I will tell you how to make this. Meanwhile, please remember to subscribe my YouTube channel and activate the info ring. And if you like this video, please remember to leave like remarks and make comments. Thank you so much. Let's go on making this. For this project, we need 2mm hook, a yarn needle, elastic rubber buckle, scissors, and yarn. My yarn is like this. It is thin and double. It is double like this, but you can use also cotton yarns. Thin is summer cotton yarns, thin cotton yarns. Okay, let's go on how to make these beautiful headbands. We are starting this project with making chains. First of all, I will tell you how much chain you need. You need to make chain 7 centimeters. It is not correct to tell you how many chains, because everybody's the thickness of the yarn of everybody's is different. So if I tell you, for example, 20 chains or 17 chains, if your rope is not the same with me, it will not be good. So it is better to tell the measurement. Let's make chains with 7 centimeters. I am starting chains like this. First of all, I'm making a yarn like this and like this. I'm pulling this down. I am keeping this. And you see, I'm pulling this down. So I made a slip knot and also chain 1. Let's make 7 centimeters of chain. Dear friends, I finished 7 centimeters of chain. Let me measure with you. Here, look, it is 7 centimeters. Now I will go to the upper row. For this reason, I'm making 3 more chains. These 3 more chains will take us to the first row. You know, I made 3 chains like this. And making a double crochet. I'm skipping these 3 chains and making a double crochet. As you see, this first 3 chains is our first double crochet, and now this is second double crochet. Now I am making another double crochet. Actually we are applying the standard granny stitch, but of course I have to think about the ones that doesn't know about granny stitch and new beginners, so I'm explaining everything very clearly. Now I am making 2 chains. Now I am skipping 2 chains, inserting my hook in the 3rd chain, and making a double crochet. We are going to go making 1 block 1 space, 1 block 1 space, as we see here. Did you see? 1 block 1 space, 1 block 1 space, 1 block 1 space, standard granny stitch. Now we have 1 double crochet now, and in the following chain I'm inserting my hook and making another double crochet. Yarn over, I'm inserting my hook in the following chain and making another double crochet. We made our second block. Now I am making 2 chains, 1, 2, skipping here 2 chains, inserting our hook in the following 3rd chain and making a double crochet. Now following, making a double crochet, following stitch, inserting my hook and making another double crochet. The blocks are consisting of 3 double crochets. Now making 2 chains, skipping 1, 2 chain and inserting my hook in the following 3rd chain and making a double crochet, and making 2 more double crochets and finishing my following block. Dear friends, like this, in the same method, we are doing 1 block, 1 space, 1 block, 1 space, till we come to the end. But at the end, be careful that you finish your work, your crochet, also with blocks, because we started with block. It is better to finish the work with also with blocks. But if you cannot finish it with blocks, for example, when you come to the end, if your work finishes, if your row finishes with space, okay, no problem, but block is okay. I came to the end of the first row. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Now I am making 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, turning back, also making 1 chain. Totally we are making 4 chains. Yarn over, inserting, I'm skipping this block, inserting my hook in the space, making yarn over. Now what we are going to do, we will make in the spaces blocks. We will blocks in the spaces and we will make spaces on the blocks. We are going to make the opposite that we did in the first row. What did I do now? You see my first block. There is a space on this. You see the first following space, and I made a block on this. Now making 2 chains. Between the blocks we are always making 2 chains, but if your rope is thick you can make 1 chain, it doesn't matter, because I don't know what kind of yarn you are going to use. I'm just trying to tell you the technique. If you know the technique, what yarns you are using, it is not so important. I made 1 space, 1 double crochet, and in this space I'm making 2 more double crochet and completing my block on this space. You see? Now making 2 chains, skipping this block, inserting my hook in the following space and making 3 double crochet on this space and completing our block. Okay, making 2 chains, yarn over, going to the following space and making 3 double crochet. Dear friends, till the end we are doing the same. Let's come to the end, making the same. Dear friends, I made my last block on the second row. Now I am making 2 chains. You see this block. On this block we are going to make a space. This is our first double crochet. I made this first double crochet by making 3 chains, and on top of this first double crochet of the first row, inserting my hook on top of this first double crochet and yarn over, and as you see we made a space. Now we are on the third row. What am I doing? I'm making 3 chains, 1 2 3, turning back, and in this space I will make a double crochet. There are 2 double crochets now, and making another. When turning to the upper row, and if we have to make blocks on the space, we have to make first of all 3 chains to go up. 2 chains is the standard length of the double crochets, and the third chain is for turning back. I mean, you see there is space here. If you have to make block on the space, you are going to the upper row with 3 chains and making a double crochet, and there are totally 1 2 3 double crochets, and making 2 chains. You see I'm skipping here and inserting my hook in the following space and making a block in this space by making 3 double crochet, making 2 chains, yarn over, going to the following space by making 3 double crochet. Dear friends, there is nothing but this. We will always follow this technique till we come to the end. Now let's come to the end in the same method. Dear friends, I came nearly to the end. I made 2 chains, yarn over, and inserting my hook in this space and making 3 double crochets in this space. 1 2 3. Now I have to go to the upper row. What am I going to do? I will make totally 4 chains. When our row finishes with blocks, not with space, like this, this is our row finished with space, but this is our row finished with block. When we finish our row like this with blocks, we are making 4 chains to go to the upper row. 1 2 3 4, and turning back, skipping this block and inserting in the following space and making a double crochet. Why did we make 4 chains? Because 2 chains of this 4 chains is for the upper row, I mean for this, and the other 2 chain is for the upper row, like this. If we make 4 chains, 2 is for this length and the other 2 is for the upper, like this. You see, it's becoming a square. Now I am in the space. I will make 2 more blocks, 1 2, and as you see there are 3 double crochets now, and our block is finished, making 2 chains. Between the blocks we are always making 2 chains, and in the spaces we are making always 3 double crochets for the blocks, making 2 chains, skipping this block, inserting my hook in the following and making my following block as well. Dear friend, I think I could explain how to make the main part of the hairband till the end, till we finish the this size. We are making the same. Yes, we are going to make the same till we finish the main part, as I showed you here. I will make about 34 centimeters, but of course that depends on you for whom you are going to make this band. If you are going to make is for a little girl 6 or 7 years old, for example, of course you are going to make this thinner, not this width. For example, if you are making this for a little girl, you can make like this, not this kind of I'm making this bandana for young girls and also for adults, and for young girls and adults I will make this part 34 centimeters, but of course you are going to make this size according to the people for whom you are going to make. Okay, let's finish this part and let's meet in the end. Yes, I finished the main part of the headband. Now we are going to make this triangle. The edges are in triangle shape, as you see, like this, and also this one. And now I'm going to tell you how we are going to make this triangle shape. I am at the end of the row, and now I am starting to make the triangle shape. I'm making one chain, one moment, because here I have already made. I am making one chain, turning back, and till the space I will go on step by step by slip stitches like this. A moment. Making slip stitch. Now I am going to the following, making slip stitch. I'm going to the following, making slip stitch. Now I am inserting my hook in the space, making slip stitch. As you see, the upper side of the block has been a flat. Now I am making 1, 2, 3 chain, and I am now making standard block. When I make 3 chain, it has been double crochet 1, and this is double crochet 2, and I'm making another double crochet, and my block is finished like this. As you see, it is finished. Now I am making 2 chains, and I'm inserting my hook in the space by skipping this block. Actually, it is the same till the end of the row. 3 times double crochet and finishing the block. You see, making 2 chains and coming here. Make blocks till here. Dear friends, yes, I came to the end of this row. In the last space I made my block, you know, this is here, and here I'm not doing anything, so like this, and we started to shape the triangle part by increasing from both sides. Now I'm making 4 chains, pardon, now I'm making 1 chain, turning back and doing the same thing, inserting my hook in the first hole and slip stitch. You see, inserting my hook in the coming, slip stitch. You see, there is a chain hole here and slip stitch. Now inserting my hook, making slip stitch. 1, 2, 3 chains and making double crochet, making another double crochet in the same space. Now I finished my block. Now I am making 2 chains, one moment, I'm making 2 chains, inserting my hook there, making my block, making 2 chains, going to the following space, making my block also there. You will go on till the last space. Here you are not doing anything. I made my block in the last space of the previous row, and here I'm not doing anything. I'm just making 1 chain, turning back, and till here I'm going by making slip stitches. Making 1, 2, 3 chains. Two chains and making blocks by making 3 times of double crochet. Come here like this, and here don't do anything. I came to the end of this row, and here I'm not doing anything, making 1 chain and turning back. Till here I am coming by making slip stitches. Making 1, 2, 3 chains and making my block, making 2 chains and in the space making another block, making 2 chains, coming here and making my block, and here I'm not doing anything, making 1 chain, turning back from here till here, making slip stitches. One, 2, 3, making a block, one, 2 chains, coming here and making my block. You see, we finished the triangle shape. Now I am making 1 chain and cutting the rope. Later on I will hide this rope. In one side we finished the triangle. Now at the other edge we are going to make the same. First of all, I am hiding this
like this.
a few times. I am doing this, and so this part will be hidden. Like this. Okay, this is the front side, this is the back side. Now I am skipping the first block, and here in the first space I am inserting my rope by tying. I tied my rope in the space, in the first space, inserting my hook in the same space, yarn over, taking the rope and making a loop, making 1, 2, 3 chains and making a block here. By making this, we made our first decreasing. Now I am making 2 chains, coming to the following space and making my block. Two chains, coming to the following and making block. Dear friends, till here make the same, and on the last block you are not doing anything. I came to the last space, made my last block, so I'm making 1 chain, turning back and coming here by making slip stitches. Actually, from now on all the techniques are same with the previous triangle edge. You will make the same what we did at the other edge. Yes, like this, making 1, 2, 3 chains, making double crochet, making another double crochet. I made my block, making 2 chains, coming to the following space and making block there. Come here doing the same, making the same, and here you are not doing anything, and making, after making block here you are making 1 chain, turning back, and on the upper block you are not doing anything, just coming to the upper space by making slip stitches. Actually, this triangle shape, what we are going to do is exactly the same what we did here. Okay, I'm stopping explaining making the triangle shape here, because if you need explanation, go back what I did here, do the same. I finished the triangle edge also at this edge, making 1 chain and cutting the rope, pushing it a bit, and I am hiding it with the help of the hook. I am doing this as if I am crocheting. Okay, both sides are finished. I am also hiding this. Now what we are going to do, you see the edges, we are going to crochet these edges at the both sides. Here on the triangle shapes, since they are covered with blocks, there is no need to make this kind of edge, but this side and also this side, and let me turn it in the front side, in the both sides we are going to make it. I am on the front side of my bandana and I am making these edges, this edge and this edge. I am tying the rope. In the triangle area we are not doing anything because these area are also covered with blocks. For this reason, I'm inserting my hook in the first space of the flat side, not the triangle. I am tying it. Taking a loop, making one chain, 2, 3, totally 3 chains we are making. Yarn over. We are going to make double crochet, another double crochet, and another double crochet. There will be totally 4 double crochets, and I am considering the first 3 chains as my first double crochet. Now I'm not doing any yarn over any chain after making the totally 4 double crochet, inserting my hook in this following space and making a single stitch. Making 1, 2, 3 chains, making a double crochet. There will be totally 4 double crochet. This is second. This is the 3 chain is first double crochet. The following is the second double crochet. Now I am making my 4th double crochet, 3 double crochet, and now the 4th double crochet. I am inserting my hook in the following space and making single stitch. Yes, it is finished. What we are going to do now, you see the elastic place. For this reason we need a elastic scrunchie, elastic headband like this. We are crocheting around it with the same rope. I fixed the rope by tying making a loop and making 1 chain, and from now on all around the elastic band we will crochet. I will tell you, like a single stitch. I'm keeping this remaining rope on the elastic band and I'm hiding it while crocheting like this. You see? When we crochet something like this, we are pushing it to the side like this. And now I am going on crocheting again. Actually here the only thing we should do is just this. We will cover all around the elastic band with the rope. When we crochet some, we are pushing it till this side in order it to be looked neatly. I covered it with the same rope of the headband. Now making a slip stitch, making 1 chain and cutting the rope. I am hiding the rope between the stitches. I'm doing it by the help of my hook. I'm doing it as if I'm crocheting. Okay, I am cutting the last remaining rope. It is finished. Now I will connect the middle of the elastic hair buckle. I will knit it like this and I will sew it up. For this reason I need a yarn needle. I am making a slip knot like this and making another, and I am sewing it up. A few times I'm doing this. This is the back side. I am fixing the rope at the back side like this. I am doing it once again. And cutting the rope. Also inserting this rope with the help of the hook. I mean, I'm hiding it. Okay, it's been. What we are going to do, we will connect these two parts again by sewing up like this. Here and here I will sew up these two parts, and it's been like this. I'm making a slip knot again at my rope. Sorry. I will sew up at one side first. I'm fixing like this, starting to sew it up. Turning it back. Once again, I'm sewing it up in order to fix it very tightly. I'm hiding the remaining rope like this. I'm trying to hide all the remaining ropes like this. And I will sew it up, the elastic buckle, with the other side of the band. You are doing the same thing. You are sewing it up the same what I did here. Sew it up here. I sew it up the both sides. It's been like this. Our headband is completely finished. Yes, dear friends, I hope I could explain you how to make this beautiful summer bandana. It is very practical to use during the summer times. Thank you so much watching the video till now. Please remember to subscribe my YouTube channel and activate the info ring. And if you like this video, please remember to leave like remarks and make comments. Thank you so much for your support. Wait for my further videos. I will be with you in the future with very beautiful crochet creations. Thank you so much again.